So, in the last class, we had discussed about self-esteem and how to develop self-esteem. Along with that, we had also discussed how to, take care of yourself and how to build a positive lifestyle. So, self-esteem is all about how you feel about yourself, how you accept yourself. So, when you have confidence in yourself, definitely you have a higher self-esteem. And if you don't like yourself, if you're not happy with the way you are, then you have a low self-esteem. So there are few things, few ways which can help us to develop our self-esteem. So I have listed 5 ways to develop self-esteem, but these are not only the ways with which you can develop your self-esteem. There are many other ways as well. So whatever you feel like can boost your morale, can boost your energy, can boost your confidence, you can use that to develop your self-esteem. Then the next is how to take care of yourself. So again, I have listed 6 points. So these are the points that can help you to feel better, to take care of. These are the things that you should practice on a regular basis, so that you feel motivated. But apart from these things, you can do various other things as well that will keep you motivated, and you can apply many other ways of self care. The next thing that I had explained yesterday is how to adopt a positive lifestyle. So again, I have included 5 points. So these 5 points will definitely help you to adopt a positive lifestyle. But apart from these 5 points, again, there are several other ways to develop a positive lifestyle. So today I will be talking about assertiveness. So, assertiveness is the ability to speak up for ourselves in an honest manner. In an honest manner, when a person can speak for himself or herself, that person can be considered as an assertive person. So, it's the ability to express our feeling. Assertiveness is basically the ability to express our opinions, our views. It's the ability to, communicate with people openly, directly, and people who are assertive, they are honest as well. They are honest, and they can build good relationships because they can communicate with people easily, because they can interact with people properly. They can build good relationship, and they can also maintain good relationships with people. Assertive individuals, they can put their point across without upsetting others, or they do not offend anyone else. An assertive person also has an understanding nature. He or she can understand the feelings or emotions of other people as well. So, assertive people are not selfish. They are definitely, expressive. They can stand for themselves, but along with that, they are also ready to help others. They are quite aware of their own rights, and they will also help others whenever uh, anyone requires any kind of help. And also they can manage stress, anxiety, anger very nicely. There are people who cannot manage their anger. There are people who cannot manage stress, but assertive people can always manage their anger. They have a control over themselves. They can control their anger, they can control their stress. Overall, an assertive person can definitely communicate properly. An assertive person has an understanding nature. An assertive person is very honest. The assertive person do not hide anything, and whenever an assertive person tries to communicate with you or tries to interact with you, he or she will directly communicate or directly interact. An assertive person is always clear about his or her feelings. An assertive person is always has a clear uh, always has a clear point of view, and an assertive person can also make others feel comfortable. They will never like they will never push anyone, and just stay laugh at them. They will never do that kind of thing. They will never hurt anyone. They will never like mistreat anyone. Instead, and assertive people will always try to help others, try to understand others, and that is why assertive people can maintain good relationships with people. They can build new relationships. They can also maintain old ones very nicely. Moving on, uh, assertive people tend to have the following characteristics. So these are the basic characteristics that an assertive person can have. So the first one is they feel free to express their feelings or thoughts and desires. So as I had already said, they are quite good in expressing about their feelings, their thoughts, their desires, their opinions. So they do not hesitate to express their feelings. So they'll be always vocal about their feelings. And the next point is they are also able to initiate and maintain comfortable relationships with other people. I had also mentioned this point earlier that they are quite comfortable in building new relationships and maintaining good relationships with people. The third point is they know their rights, so they are quite aware of their rights. So that is why they are very vocal. So that is why they are confident people, because they are aware of their own rights. They are aware of what is going around them. The next point is they have control over their anger. So they can control their anger, they can control their anxiety, they can control their stress levels. And that's a very good, way to motivate. That's a very good way to, like build good relationships with people. Anger is a part of our life, and we tend to get angry every now and then. But if you do not control your anger, if you do not have a control over your anger, then it can ruin relationships. But people who are assertive, they can manage their anger. They have a control over themselves. They have a control over themselves, and that is why they can control their way of life. The way they want to live, they'll live in that manner only. They will live their life in that manner only, because they know how to control. They know how to control certain things in their life. They know how to control their emotions. They know how to control certain things that are going in and around their life. Moving on, assertive communication. So as you can see on the screen, assertive communication is the ability to express positive and negative ideas and feelings in an open, honest, and direct way. So basically, it's the ability to express your feelings. So assertive communication is the ability to express your opinions, to express your thoughts directly. These people, assertive people, they are quite direct in nature. So that is why whenever they will express their feelings, they will directly express it. They will not use any indirect technique. So they are very expressive in nature. So assertive communication is basically the ability to express yourself. uh, so it's all about assertiveness. Next, I am going to discuss about interpersonal awareness. So before discussing about interpersonal awareness, I would like to talk a little about interpersonal skills. So interpersonal skills are basically the tactics people use to interact with others effectively. So we can say communication is an interpersonal skill. We can say that leadership is an interpersonal skill. We can say that teamwork is an interpersonal skill. So these skills are basically interpersonal skills which help people to interact with one another properly. So communication has definitely helped people to interact with one another properly. Then management skills such as how to manage people, then leadership, then teamwork, definitely these skills also help to build good relationships, to express your opinions, to lead a team is also a kind of a interpersonal skill. Now, what is interpersonal awareness? So when you understand the people who are associated with you, that is known as interpersonal awareness. Interpersonal awareness is not only associated with with understanding others, but it's also associated with how you understand yourself. So first of all, you need to understand yourself. So, and after that you can try to understand what the other person, what the people around you feel, or what the people around you want to express. So but before that, you need to understand what do you want. You need to understand yourself. So it is the ability to recognize the emotions and perspectives of others. When others feel that we understand them, they feel more connected. They feel heard. They feel, when you are ready to understand them, when you are ready to hear them, then they feel connected. They feel motivated, and they will most likely try to communicate with, they will most likely try to listen to you. So when you uh, try to understand your surrounding, when you try to understand the people around you, you can definitely build stronger relationships. You can also develop your career by improving your performances. And then it also develops a better sense of fulfillment when you can help people, when you can understand people. So it also builds a sense of fulfillment. And next is empathy. So, empathy is basically the capacity to feel what another person is exactly going through. When you experience the exact feeling, when you experience the exact feeling what the other person is going through, that is known as empathy. Now, you might feel sad for someone, but you might not understand, or you might not feel the pain he or the happiness he or she has been going through. But empathy is something where you can actually experience what the other person is going through. So it is basically putting yourself in someone else's shoes. That means wearing someone, when you wear someone else's shoes, that means you are walking there, you are experiencing their life, you are dealing with their problems. So when you can feel that, when you can feel that the person who is sitting in front of you, when you can feel the pain of that person, when you can understand, and along with understanding, when you can feel the pain, when you can experience the same situation, then that is known as empathy. So it basically, again, empathy is also something that is going to develop relationships. Empathy also solves a lot of problems.